Hello everybody, this is Sam5000 and this is episode 20 of the Road to Glory. We're going to start off this episode with a game up against an all-English side, apart from two Dutch players at the back there in goal, and at centre-back Heitinga and Van der Sar, but 100 chemistry. And we start off this game with Lavezzi running down the left-hand side. Pretty simple little cut inside, but made that guy look pretty embarrassed. He did a little slide tackle there which missed. Then a few minutes later, after a few lucky bounces, I guess you could say, Jermaine Genius equalised. Every goal I seem to concede just makes me look like a retard. Like that goal that I just conceded then, it deflected back to him twice, but I did get that little tramp goal off the goal kick. If you're going to pass a goal kick like that, I'm going to capitalise, and then Vargas made it 3-1 late in the first half, and that is how it finished. No action in the second half. So 3-1, once again, should have kept the clean sheet there. The goal was really just a mistake and not really him playing well. But we'll take the coins and we will move on. So you see there, Aquilani is injured. But the good thing about having several midfielders and a few bench players now is that I can switch players out without having to go and buy healing cards or fitness cards, which is really useful because it means I have more coins to spend on other things, which you guys want to see. So I also went back to selling some contracts. You see there, I put that one up for a buy now of 400, which sold. So when I bought some more, I'm putting them up for a buy now of 450. So basically, on this day, I was testing the market to see what would sell. I also went and bought myself a silver pack. The best one, I think, is the silver premium. Because basically, if you get yourself a good silver player, you can sell them for quite a bit. I just took a gamble, and also I'm going to get myself some contracts and fitness cards in there. You see, I didn't get anything amazing. 3 average players that don't sell for very much. Also a Brad Jones keeper. But I'm just going to send them all to my club, switch them out for the bronze players who are no longer needed. You know, just lift up my overall rating. These bronze players don't play anymore, and I might as well have silver players on the bench instead of them. So if ever I do need them, which is highly unlikely, at least they're going to be better players than the bronze. Also, I got a manager in there who you can sell for quite a bit. Italian managers, or just generally silver managers, quite rare, so you can get quite a bit for them. When I say quite a bit, you can get around 500 to 1,000 coins, which at this stage for me is quite a lot of coins. So I'm going to send this dude to the trade pile, and everything else in here I'm just going to keep for myself and send them to my consumable pile. I also got a squad morale, which I think I do end up selling. I sent it to the consumable pile there, but I did actually send it to the trade pile in the end, you see there. So I put these two up. I usually put managers up for 115, just let them roll, let people go into a bidding war with them, but I put the squad morale up for 800 buy now in the end. The silvers roughly go for around 800 to 1,000, so I just put it up for 800 to definitely sell it, and then while those were on the market, I went into another game. This dude has 1 informed player and an all-Portuguese side, so 100 chemistry. Once again, Raul Morales in the midfield, Pepe at the back. A couple of good players in there, but a splitting pass from Krasic sent in Lavezzi for a Sam5000 rebound, first of the episode. Then in the second half, Cavani went down the line, a couple of step overs, whips one in, and Thiago Motta is on hand to head that one in to the left-hand corner. Then finally, in the last few minutes of the game, Lavezzi went through a little dinker, and Cavani to finish it off at the back post. So we finished that game 3-0, finally got ourselves a clean sheet, which is nice, and 825 coins, which is a bit more than we've been getting recently. After that game, you see there, my 2 silver cards hadn't sold, and I had another contract which I just bought for a 200 or 250 by now, which I put up for a 450 by now, which as you see there, this is later on obviously, those contracts were selling for 450, so I decided to do my coin trick, which I showed you in the last episode. If you haven't seen it, go back. It's just basically buying and selling contracts. You also see here, this is the end of this bid for the silver manager. He finally went for 750, so that was pretty good. And after doing all my contracts and etc., I had about 5,000 coins, so I decided to go and play a match. And then after this game, or a couple of games, I should be able to buy myself a gold pack, which people like to see gold packs. So went to this game against OJFC. He's got 4 informed players, including a keeper inform who's got an attributes card on as well. But a pretty decent side. We start off this game really well, high tempo to start off the game, you know. Vargas down the wing, and that's going to be Cavani's head all day. Then Krasic plays one into Lavezzi, pulls out a piece of skill just about, gets lucky there, but then finishes nicely. Beats the keeper at the near post, which keepers should never be beaten at the near post. And really good strength shown there by Lavezzi, a simple cut inside and a nice finish to make it 3-0 in the 50th minute. And then to finish off this game, Camby shows what a sweet left peg he has, and cannons that one into the goal. Once again, the keeper probably should have saved that, but that's what you get for putting attribute cards on informed keepers. But 857 coins, another clean sheet, and time for us to advance once again. So at the end of that game, or the end of that match, and after buying and selling contracts for a while, we got about 6,000 coins. So we need to play about another 1 or 2 games. We should be able to buy ourselves another gold premium pack. That's what the squad's looking like at the moment. Cavani's injured, so Del Piero is going to go in for the next game. No need to spend money on a healing card. And as always, this is going to be the end of the episode, so if you've enjoyed it, hit the like button. I really appreciate all the feedback you give in terms of likes, comments, etc., etc. And if you check out the description, you see how Bobby seems getting on. But apart from that, I'll see you guys later.